About this and more with News Nation's correspondent at large, Geraldo Rivera, who joins us now.
Hey, Connell.
Good to see you, Geraldo, as always. I actually want to focus on what you think the impact of all of this, having your son on trial, is on the president. Politico has an article, we'll put it up, about Joe Biden's worries growing as Hunter Biden's trial begins. So what do you think? I mean, I'll go through part of this, but they say Biden and his family were involved in brief discussions early in the term about not seeking re-election to ease the burden on his son. This was the reporting from Politico, according to people with knowledge of the matter. But they said that those worries were set aside when the family, including Hunter, urged the president to run again. So what do you think of that?
Well, I don't know if it's true. It seems pretty inside baseball there. I'm not sure of the credibility of the source. Families have a very troubling impassioned dynamic when one of the members is so obviously dysfunctional. He is a sloppy, low-life, junkie, selfish jerk, in my opinion. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I don't feel sorry for him at all. He picks up a stripper and takes her for a week to stay at the Soho Grand Hotel when his father is working his ass off as first vice president and then president of the United States. It's to me, they may win the case with the sympathetic Delaware jury. I'm predicting actually that they do. That Abby Lowell, the brilliant defense attorney, will convince that jury of Delawareans that he may have been sober for the microsecond when he was buying the .38, but he was a pathetic character for the rest of the time. I don't know what happened between Jill and Joe Biden talking about their son. I do know that parents are anguished whenever their children are troubled, and more importantly, the grandchildren and and the spouses. The families, if they love each other and are still flawed, they share the pain, they share the anguish. It's it's the last thing Joe Biden needed. To have Hunter Biden and his laptop kind of distracting Americans for such a long time. And when you have an adversarial media that picks up on every sin, every flaw, every misstep, Hunter Biden comes out as a raving lunatic. Joe Biden comes out as a sleepy, declining cognitive person who needs Hunter Biden like he needs. A hole in the head.
Well, speaking of that, on the media
personal situation.
And the stories about the president, I'm sure you saw what the Wall Street Journal wrote today about, saying these essentially, it's a 3,000-word story. It's a long story. Biden shows signs of slipping. I had a representative of the Biden campaign on, spokesperson last hour, Kevin Munoz, and here's what he said about the Journal's reporting. Watch.
This is Rupert Murdoch's paper. They rely exclusively on the-record voices from Republicans, including Kevin McCarthy, who has time and time again said how impressive the president is behind closed doors. So take with that what you will.
All right. So, McCarthy, has said in the past that he was impressed, but did not say so in this article. And, most of those quoted were Republicans. Hit piece, fair play. I mean, how did you see what the Journal wrote about Biden?
It made me laugh, Connell, because I was just thinking that this week alone, I'm 8 months younger than the president. This week alone, I went to the wrong doctor for the appointment. I went to the wrong venue for my daughter Sol's graduation. I missed. I thought yesterday was Wednesday and today was Thursday. Right. I missed my physical therapy.
You thought I was Ashley Benfield's?
I'm a mess. I mean, I did. I was going to say, but Ashley, what happened?
so that's, it happens. I get your point.
But I still think that I'm a functional person. I would probably get the right answers on a cognitive exam, at the SAT or something like that. I study up when we have our meetings. The seeming casual relationship is actually the product of deep research and heavy thinking. I think that Joe Biden is easy to underestimate.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.